Um, good good afternoon, everybody. This is Jeremy from the View from Jay, back to another great video with my special guest, Lewis. Um,
Hello.
yeah. So we're very excited about doing this video. It looks like we're gonna get more into Demon Slayer episode 4 is what they're calling it, but I think it's episode 11. I guess Demon
Yeah.
Slayer episode 11. I guess that's the way to see it.
hmm
Um, and so I guess let's do a little recap real quick. This one's
Mm.
called episode 4, and this one's called Tonight.
Yeah. We've left off with quite a cliffhanger on
Mhm.
episode three.
Like what happened?
Zenketsu got, yeah.
Yeah, what happened with Zenitsu? Apparently he got snatched up at the last ending. For those who don't know,
Yeah.
he got snatched up by the upper rank demon, and Tanjiro seems to sense something's going on. You
Well,
know,
it's interesting. He said, he's been pretty specific. Usually, like whenever he smells stuff, he'd be like, "Oh, when something's bad's about to happen, he smells blood."
yeah,
And I don't know if this was either a translation thing or maybe I'm just reading too much into it. But he said he specifically used the word like murky. So I don't know if that means something else is going down. Because like he can usually smell like it's kind of weird, but he smells like intention more than like real smells. So
yeah,
I wonder if that is was specific wording. So maybe like this demons has like a specific plan. She's not just out for killing things. So I don't know.
I can't wait. I think we're gonna get more into the action and more into who Daki is, and it,
Yeah, things are really popping off now. So
yeah, things are gonna
so
start.
this
Yeah,
yeah, so like at this point it's like again just like everything has been set up. So now it's like time for some payoff.
of course, of course. So from episode 1 to about episode 3, there has been just a bunch of good stuff, but there's been a lot of funny stuff, a lot of light stuff. It seems to be it's gonna get darker as it goes on.
Yeah.
And I say, let's have at it. Let's bring it on.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right.
Are you at zeros? 0, 0?
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'll let you know right now. All right, I'm on 0, 0. When you
All right.
go, three,
Yeah.
two,
2.
1. Look, pins.
Yeah, like hairpins, right? I was half expecting like a finger or something
Yeah, so,
sinister
so was I.
like that.
Speaking of fingers, I've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Good. Yeah, no, that's it's still a really good one for me.
The amazing intro.
And talking about like kind of like openings that kind of set the mood. I think for me, the favorite would be like One Punch
Oh, that's right. Zenitsu's goes by another name because she's
Man, Zenko, right?
So I'm not gonna lie to you. I read this in the manga thing.
I'm kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know, something I kind of want to see how his character little directly under the thumb of the demon, like hesitate when he shouldn't be hesitating kind of a deal.
Look at that. Look at that. He didn't make a sound. I guess he's just smooth with it.
So we're getting a little he's getting a little more open with them, huh? I guess he cares more than he lets on.
They're not ranked the lowest anymore.
And it's also interesting. He just mentioned that he doesn't know for sure if it's an upper ranked demon.
Yeah.
upper rank. Oh, they referenced the coin again, the heads tails kind of a thing.
Yeah.
It's another kind of example of Inosuke being kind of like much more business. So
Yeah.
again, that's just like role focus,
He's
resolve,
changed a
all that
lot.
good stuff.
He's
Oh
changed a
yeah.
lot in this episode. In this.
Really already looks like a woman, so it's like,
Yeah.
I guess he doesn't know that she's a demon, you know. Again, that just shows like how good she is at like deception and like how powerful that can be as opposed to like outright like brutality, you know.
Yeah. That's Daki, right?
Isn't it?
I have to. It has to be. Like she changed her like form somehow, some way.
Unless she has a twin? I don't know.
Well, she's gotten more powerful.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, he can't smell the demon on them anyway, right?
Or maybe she has a way of like hiding it, like hiding the scent.
I mean, I guess that's not out of the question if she's a upper rank demon, huh? I wonder if I mean Nezuko was with them too. Oh, look at that. Yeah, maybe she's
Oh,
not a demon.
I guess not. Oh,
Mm.
oh man. Yeah, now he smells it. So these are like ninja mice.
Oh my god.
They're so strong, but they're so cool.
They just say muscle.
When is the action gonna start?
Jesus.
Oh man, he's such an awesome character. You know, half he's like half Demon Slayer, half ninja, man. He's a shinobi. When is he gonna do jutsu? Like, Just waiting for it from the dude Jutsu.
It's like a crossover episode.
Yeah, man.
So I guess he's more of a pressure point than anything else. He's really appealing to his what's it called? His despair, I suppose. Poor guy. It's kind of interesting now. We can kind of hear him when it's like really, really close on to. We hear the jingling of all of his ornamentation there.
Uh
You know, it is kind of interesting. You know, it's like as a ninja, I'd assume you wanted to be as like, you know, you don't want to have long hair, you don't want to have any like jewelry or anything like that, you know, because
yeah.
you don't want anything loose or unnecessary, but he's still nice and dressed up, you know.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That was fast.
Like you said before, she's very deceptive.
Well, she didn't kill him. You know what's worse about being eaten? She's angry
Oh,
now. Yeah, she's not playing around.
yeah, no.
Wow, the fight's over already. Or maybe not. Oh yeah, he's got it. You know, I know she's got like kind of like a spider motif going on. I hope she doesn't have any like poison or anything like that.
Oh shoot.
It seems almost random. And it's interesting. He might want Nezuko because she has that blood explodey technique.
Oh man, here we go.
Finally, we're getting some action.
Here we go, Tanjiro.
Oh, he wasn't able to like cut any of them.
Yeah.
That's scary. Oh shit.
Oh.
Now is this a like an extension of her like body and demon power. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was about to ask. I was like, yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
definitely
Okay.
a part of her body. Because I was wondering, I was like, oh, is that going to be more like a?
Hey, he cut it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That was impressive. And he was, I guess, he was technically falling throughout that whole thing. So I mean, like, look how hard he has to work, and it's only like this, like the lowest ranked of the top six.
Yeah.
But I was wondering that I was like, if that belt was like a part of her, if it was like a kind of like a magical instrument she was using.
So your thoughts? We finally got some action, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, I think I see it as a little more of like a transitionary episode between like the setup, first part setup and the like second part kind of like action and payoff kind of phase.
Right.
So, but it was nice. Again, it did answer a few questions, and we finally see like the Demon Daki in action. Again, I'm kind of I don't know if I guess I'm embarrassed that I didn't quite realize like the those two what was that woman's name? Sumi, not Sumi. But she was like not Daki, but like I kind of thought that she was. I guess just because like they look kind of similar.
They look very similar. Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, I don't know, but again, I guess that kind of makes sense because they're in different houses. How could she be in two houses at once?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man.
Because she was over at Zenitsu's house, not Tanjiro's or Inosuke's. But yeah, no, I don't know. Like it's like again, it's just like really, really interesting to see. And I mean, I have no doubt that Daki has more like tricks up her sleeve because sure we kind of learned like at least one of the new mechanics of her abilities, that she kind of like absorbs people.
Yeah.
But there has to be more because it's more than just like appendages that she can use for that. And this episode we learned that she absorbs people, but I find it hard to believe that she doesn't have like more going on. You know what I mean?
Right. Of course.
But yeah, no, I mean, again, it's just like really, really good stuff to see, and it was a little on the slower side, but again, just kind of like having them. It was nice to see like just like Tundra and Inosuke just like sitting down and talking, even if it is about the mission. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's always nice like whenever characters, especially like the main characters, like you see them like interacting and being like friends, not just for like like being funny or fan servicey. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like those were two characters that were like they've been through a lot together. So seeing them interact like that, like friends, like comrades, is always really nice to see.
So what I was so overall, weigh in on the episode. I give this a 10 because now we're starting to get more into the, I guess the what people will want,
Yeah.
and it's to see Daki fight, and then we're gonna see Tenzin's power as the sound Hashira, like his sound breathing. So one thing I read, and then we're gonna want to wrap this up.
Yeah.
But one thing I read that his sound breathing is more impact. So every time he hits something, it explodes.
That'll be interesting because kind of like good writing or like, again, this kind of goes into many things, but like especially like playing like Dungeons and Dragons or something like that
Yeah,
is like look at the characters, look at their backstory and look at their abilities
yeah,
and then kind of like build an enemy or series of events that kind of like where they get to use stuff. So what I'm kind of like leading into is the again, how is his abilities going to react or impact Daki, or maybe how is Daki going to try to overcome
I, I'm telling
sound
you,
abilities?
I'm telling you, if he does jutsu, I'm gonna scream the loudest scream I've ever screamed if he does jutsu. If he does that, he's the best Hashira I've ever seen.
Oh,
But
absolutely. No, I
it
could totally, I could see it too. I could see it too because I feel like that's like they could just do like a small little reference. And again, it doesn't have to be like real jutsu. It just has to be like a part of his flashiness. You know what I mean?
yeah. They already did it with the mice. He has like I guess
They
ninja mice.
did. They did. Yeah.
I mean, he can be like, I mean, like a certain technique, but it's not jutsu. It's like has something to do with his breathing, I guess, right?
Yeah. And I do like that they don't necessarily explain the mice. They're just like, yeah, we just train them and they're sentient and they build a lot of muscles and they have emotions where they're narcissistic and they help us. And I'm just like, okay, I guess we're just doing that.
And then they were like muscle, muscle. I was like, what?
Muscle, muscle, yeah.
So I mean, I
Technique, patience. I
perfect. I
don't
love
know.
it. I love it.
I'm sure I
So
could craft a better joke there, but
no, that was actually pretty good. So to wrap it all up,
yeah.
what are your next thoughts for the next episode?
Next episode. Uh, well, let me see. So Inosuke is on the hunt. Tanjiro is obviously fighting right now, and then what was the Hashira's name again? I'm bad with names.
Tegan,
Tenzin,
Tegan,
Tegan Tenzin.
Tenzin, yeah.
Um, so he's out. Like he's on the hunt too. So like obviously like they're gonna come kind of crashing in, and I mean I guess like if we were just because we know how anime works, like they're gonna come in at like the last second and like save Tanjiro or something like that. But it's like it's only episode 5 and they're already fighting the demon. So that
Yeah.
kind of like begs the question is like how is this, like is the demon going to be defeated immediate, like kind of immediately, or are they kind of like gonna like sit around and talk to it, and I don't know, or maybe they're gonna just straight up lose this fight, or maybe they're gonna have to sacrifice something. So
Okay, so here's what you don't know. Spoiler if anybody doesn't spoiler if nobody wants to hear this. So if you don't want to hear this, click out now because this is a spoiler. So it's not just Daki. It's her
right.
bro she also has a brother.
Oh, okay.
So if they defeat one demon, they have to worry about another demon.
That sounds exactly right. Like something that would happen is just like, oh, you should see my brother. Is her brother one of the upper demons, or
Yeah.
is he?
Yeah, they're both upper rank 6.
Oh, they're both 6.
Yeah, so they're both like twins or something to that nature. I don't remember her. That's not her natural hair color. Her natural hair color is all white. We haven't seen that yet.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's interesting. Okay, cool.
Li-
Yeah, no,
like
I didn't know that.
I'll send you a picture of what he looks like or what they both look like together.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So like when I get the chance, for joining me again, of course, with your busy
Of
schedule,
course.
with you cooking
Oh
and
yeah.
baking.
I mean, honestly, this is partially what I do as a break. Honestly, just to kind of like get away from everything, you know.
Cool, man.
So it feels
Definitely
good.
keep in touch, and then I'll let you know when the next episode comes out. When I can, or when I hear, or when I see it. And
Yeah,
once again,
you
man,
know, weekend.
thank you so
Mhm.
much, and then happy holidays, man. Hopefully you have a good New Year's.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be great. I'll so yeah, I'll see you when I see you.
All right, man. See you.